Hello everyone, you're welcome once again to Agri-Connect. And today we are exploring one of Ghana's newest but not so new industry, mushroom farming. We are going to look at this with the help of the mushroom queen herself. And after watching this video, you will get to understand the reason behind this name. You wouldn't want to miss. My name is Nana Ismambasam. Do stay with us for this insightful episode. You're welcome to Agri-Connect, man.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you please introduce yourself?
Right. Okay, my name is Fafa Pefoy, popularly known as the Mushroom Queen, a leading producer of mushrooms here in Ghana. Professionally, I'm an accountant and I hold MSc in Energy Economics, specializing in renewable energy as well. So that passion, drove me into this business.
Okay, so now let's look at it. Looking at your background, quite impressive. What
Yeah.
sparked your interest in mushroom farming?
That started in the year 2015 when I realized that a lot of havoc is being caused to the environment, especially when you're staying around the sawmills. The only way of disposal of the waste from the sawmill is they burn their sawdust, and that has been a nuisance and causes a lot of carbon monoxide into the environment. So trying to make an impact for a cleaner environment actually gave birth to the Mushroom Queen brand.
Okay, impressive, quite impressive.
Thank you.
So how has the industry been so far, the mushroom industry? How has it been?
Oh, it has exciting and challenging moments. It's a virgin area. Not so many of people are in the industry for now.
Okay.
And because we are also used to the wild mushrooms, which currently are not that available, the other varieties that we have to cultivate commercially are now coming, and people are not getting used to the other varieties. So it's been exciting and challenging times.
Okay, so you mentioned one important thing is the varieties.
Okay.
What are some of the varieties I can expect on your farm?
So we have two main varieties now that we cultivate, both for culinary and for medicinal purposes.
Okay.
So we have the oyster mushrooms and we have the Ganoderma. When you know Ganoderma is very medicinal for the treatments or for controlling blood sugar, for controlling hypertension, for controlling high cholesterol levels. So we do have that also. And then for the oyster, it's for everybody and the best to be on your plate.
All right. So now, from your structure, from the setup and all of that, I can tell that you have invested so much into this business.
Sure.
What are some of the best practices if I want to venture into the mushroom industry? What are some of the conditions that I should look out for before I even think of venturing into it?
Venturing, yeah. So first of all, you need to have the knowledge. And one thing I've identified is we don't get the training or the knowledge. We see that somebody is doing it, and for agriculture, you need to get some sort of training. So you need to have knowledge about what you want to do. Secondly, you need to provide the conditions that are necessary for the growth of the mushroom. One, you need a small cropping room if you want to start on a small scale. That will control the humidity, that will control the temperature in the room, that should control the lighting. All these things are very important. So you get an expert that will, guide you as to how to get all these things in their good conditions. And then you need financing. Definitely, for us, mushroom farming is one of the businesses that you can start with low income and very small space, and it's good for urban farming purposes. So when one bag, that one substrate bag, is now 5 cedi that we sell to farmers. So if you're starting with 100 bags, which is even a lot, that should be 500 cedis. So that can be your starting capital. So it's very good for the youth, it's good for mothers, it's good for people that want to be doing some side hustles in addition to their work. So it's very good.
Okay. So we'll be touching on the bags and then what it contains, how the processing goes about and all. But can you give us a brief description on the bags when you put in the mycelium, how long it has to be there for, how long? Yes, so those dynamics.
Okay.
If you can give that.
Yeah,
to us.
sure. So if you can see this particular one, you've realized that we've added this in. The substrate is dark brown, but you realize that when we added the seed or the spawn, you see that it has started inoculating. So it will be turning white. So this is about 3 weeks, and by the 6th week, it will turn like this. It will turn pure white. So this is the stage when you are buying a substrate bag from a mushroom farmer. This is how it should look like to tell you that it's now fully inoculated and it's ready to be open for the mushrooms to start coming out. So in this particular room, we have all of these are matured. They are mature bags, and even some are forcing to come out already. Some are forcing to come out already. So one of our streams of income, we produce all round. So we produce the substrate bags, we produce the mushrooms as well. So at this stage, there are people that may not be able to go through the entire process. Maybe they having the regular 9 to 5 job, but they still want to make some money from this. So they come to buy their substrate bags, and all you have to do is to just water it, and you have your mushrooms.
You've really earned your name, the Mushroom Queen. Okay, so just like any venture, I'm sure you struggled when you started. I mean, from the inception in 2015 till now, and you have gained a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, what were some of the challenges that you encountered when you first started?
Yeah. The biggest one that I have to talk about is contamination. Sometimes you go through all the processes, and then the bags wouldn't start inoculating. It would just be like that dark brown, and it's it's disheartening sometimes. But we've been able to live above that as a result of, getting to train, getting to the experts to know how to control some of the things on the farm, how people come in, how people go out, how to protect the cropping room. So it's been one of the main challenges that we have now overcome. So we record as high as 99% success rate. And of course, dealing with financing and also getting the right people to work with. Yeah, the right team. So you need to let them buy into the vision that this is where we want to be in the next 2 years. Let them see themselves as part of that vision. And when they buy into it, you realize that you're good to go. Yes.
All right. Now let me even take you back. So I realized that the structure is actually covered with straw mats.
Yeah.
Is it maybe can you give us
A
the
reason?
the rationale behind? Because it's
Yes.
so dark inside.
Yes. So as I said earlier, you need a certain temperature to work with. So from 18 to 28 degrees, that's why you've realized that this is a commercial area. Otherwise, I would have used a touch. So if you are living in a outskirt or of the town or in a village, then you can look out for the touch. That gives the exact temperature that you will have to work. But now that we're surrounded with human activities, when you use the touch, before you know, your cropping house is burning. So we use the roofing sheet, and then we support it with the straw mats to give us what we're looking for.
Okay. All right. Now let's also look at the profitability bit of it. A lot of people want to venture into it, but they look at the end even before they start. So now let's give them something. Is this a profitable venture?
Oh yes, otherwise you wouldn't have met the mushroom queen. Yes, I have to say that it's been rewarding and profitable. You should be expecting more than 50% profit on the mushrooms. And also, I have to quickly add that you need to also do your best. You need to what? Pay attention to it. You have to treat it like your baby, and it will also reward you in return. You don't have to just buy it, put it down,
Mm-hmm.
and you're doing something and you pay particular attention to it. You need to be committed to your business. Even no matter the kind of business you're doing,
Commitment.
when you committed to it, definitely God will shower his blessings upon
Amen.
it.
Amen. Yes, one more interesting thing that you mentioned earlier about the watering.
Yes.
When do you water? How often do you
Okay.
water?
So that is where the commitment comes
Comes
in.
in.
You
Mm-hmm.
need to take good care of it by watering every morning
Mm.
and in the evening. But that one is even just sprinkling water
Sprinkling.
on it.
Okay.
And why do you have to water morning and evening? The surface of it needs to be soft.
Mm-hmm.
When it's soft, then the pinheads, which is the pinheads of the mushrooms, will be able to penetrate and come out. If the surface is very hard, it
Mm.
kills the pinheads from coming out, and you see that the surface will just turn black, which you will not gain anything at the end of the day. So there is a need for you to pay attention to it.
Okay. Now let's look at the marketability.
Okay.
You have been in this industry for over 5 years.
Mm.
Definitely, you know about getting. Most people who venture into agri struggle to get markets. And how have you been able to navigate this? How do
How
you
to
sustain
obtain your
your
voice?
market as well?
Okay. One thing that I have to say is you need to preach the value of what you're producing.
Mhm.
For mushrooms, they are not just any other vegetable. It is a superfood. Superfood in the sense that it gives you, the client or the user, the opportunity to live longer, to live younger. So if you get that knowledge, if you get that education, what will prevent you from taking that to stay away from the doctor? So that is what we propagate, or
Yeah.
that is what we tell our clients. And now we receive orders from hospitals, from clinics, because as young as 25, 30, it will surprise you to know that a lot more people are getting diabetes. We have children that have diabetes on the increase. The youth are getting diabetes as a result of our eating pattern. 50% of that contributes to our eating pattern. So we advocate for healthy eating using the tool of the mushroom. Mushrooms on a plate reduces your cholesterol level. The sodium level in it is very low, so that way your blood pressure wouldn't go up. If you're a lover of meat, this is the best substitute. So we have also moved ahead to even come up with value added products from mushrooms.
Exactly. That's a very good point. Okay. What are some of the value additions that you do on this farm?
Okay, so on this farm, we we have to say we enjoy ourselves with mushroom kebab. A
Oh,
mushroom kebab that
okay.
it tastes so good that we do it for events, all sort of events.
That's interesting.
Yes, your birthday parties. We've realized that so many people that are shying away from meat,
Mm-hmm.
they go to parties and they're not able to
Enjoy
enjoy
themselves.
as others are enjoying. So this is the best substitute. If you have vegetarians, if you have people
Mm.
that are shying away from meat related products, then you have to call the mushroom king to bring that excitement to your events.
I hope you're all listening because I've never seen the mushroom kebab before.
Oh
Okay, that's
yes.
nice. Okay,
So we have other products. We have the
okay,
mushroom bread. We have mushroom
okay.
biscuits. Exciting things you can get
That's
out of
nice.
mushroom. Yes.
Indeed, a mushroom queen. Okay. Okay.
Thank
And there
you.
are a lot of people who actually are looking at intervention into agri but have
Okay.
no idea. Those who are employed, those who are yet to be employed, and even those
Okay.
who are even in it but
Okay.
don't have access to the right information. What
Sure.
advice do you have for such people? How do they navigate this challenge?
Okay, you need to read. You need to be curious. Curiosity kills the cat. Be curious to know where to get the right information. When I found the interest of the soil that's being used for a proper thing,
Mm-hmm.
I went to the food research. The food
Oh.
research where I got the knowledge to start this business. So imagine I'm sitting down without,
Research.
looking
Mm-hmm.
out for where to get this. You wouldn't get anything and you may be doing the wrong thing. So now you need to read. If you're a student, I'll encourage you read around, get to know of the opportunities around you, not for money as the end result, but what you can also do to impact the society, the people, the environment. And that is where the money is. Something that can relieve people of a pain that they are suffering from. And that is the point where entrepreneurship should come from. Yeah.
All right. And then finally, do you belong to any association? With all the rich knowledge you have, do you belong or have you been started one on your own?
Yeah, I'm the executive director for International Mushrooms and Spices Alliance. It's a platform to promote mushrooms and spices to create market access. So if you haven't joined, you can look out for us and join the platform.
That is
We also
nice.
have the mushroom clusters and the mushroom association where I'm part of. Yes.
All right. And then maybe you find any final words to individuals who might be interested in venturing into this sector.
Yeah, I just have to welcome you. If you are watching me and you're interested, just reach out. It's a very good business. And also, whatever you have to do, be passionate about it. If you're passionate, I eat mushroom, preach mushroom, do everything
The
mushroom.
mushroom thing.
Do everything mushroom. So I believe that whatever it is that you're doing, be passionate about it. Let that thing be what will wake you up from your bed. If that doesn't wake you up, then that is not your passion. So that is the only way that you can move a step further. Yeah.